All right, I'm here with Tyrece Radford, Texas A&M basketball guard, right before the 2023-24 season begins. And Boots, man, I first want to ask you about you coming back for another season. Was that a hard decision, or was it just kind of something you want to think about for a few days, and then it's like, oh, man, I'm coming back?
It wasn't a hard decision at all. And I just wanted to talk with my family, have a couple conversations with Buzz, let them know that I am getting old. No, I'm just playing, but it was a swift decision, you know.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Not getting old, like in relative terms, but basketball old, college basketball old, and you've been around a lot of teams. You've been around a lot of, you've been with a team that's made the NCAA tournament, and that's kind of the topic of conversation this year. 15th in the country, predicted to get second in the SEC. A lot of hype, a lot of big games early on. What do you think it is about this team that you think could make a big run in the tournament and have a lot of success this year?
I think it's just us as a unit, not just the players. I think it's the work that even the coaching staff put in. I think it's the work that the players put in. I just think it's the dedication. When you seeing your teammates put in that work, a couple of teammates beating you to the gym, a couple of teammates working out after you, the coaching staff staying late nights. Those are the moments that have your confidence going through the roof. Not only about your game, but just knowing that everybody's putting in the same work, just in different ways.
We've heard the story about the nickname Boots. Toughest boot leather. It's a famous story. I'm wondering how you got to that. How did you become Boots? As far as where does your toughness come from? Was it an early age where it was always in you? Was it one of your parents who kind of passed it down to you, or where would you say that toughness comes from?
Just situations make people, and I ain't grew up from the luckiest place, so you had to take a couple bruises and scars, raised by a single mother, like those situations. I had 4 siblings, stuff like that. My situations made me, man, and every time I step on the court, I try to put that into play, just the ways I grew up or just situations I've been in, I just try to take that out on the court.
That's awesome, man. And you mentioned your mom, just what have you learned from her, and how important has she been in your life even to this day?
I don't think she will ever know how thankful I am for her, as I'm pretty sure your mother won't ever know that either, But what I do know is I do a lot of things that I do that's positive. It's for my mom, my family. I grew closer with my pops growing up now, so it's just for a family. And another thing that shaped me into who I am now is just losing a lot of friends growing up too, to violence, gun violence and stuff like that. Having to deal with those situations at 16 years old, starting at 15, every year of high school, losing a friend or something like that, and just having to keep your head up on your shoulder. The same day my best friend died, I had a game, so I had to suck it up and play the game,
Yeah.
And it's just those situations, man. And my mom was there every step of the way. Siblings, older sister, older brother, younger brother, everybody was there, so all this is just for them,
Man, it's impressive to see you go through that and become who you are now. It's awesome to just see what you've done. But I'm wondering too about the non-conference schedule, because my goodness, basketball fans are in for a treat. Ohio State, Virginia, ESPN events, Invitational. You're a Virginia Tech guy. You're probably looking at that Virginia game and thinking, man, my goodness, you could maybe even play Virginia Tech in the ESPN Events Invitational.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, all these games coming up. Are you just ready to go? And how excited are you for all that?
I'm excited, man. My inside is going crazy right now. It's going crazy right now. But yeah, man. Like you said, I came from Virginia Tech, so that Virginia game is big for me. But for the most part, I feel like it's just for everybody to have fun, while being competitive, I have fun doing what I love, so being able to play, we might be able to play Virginia Tech. That'll be big for me, even though I got my Virginia Tech jersey hung up in my apartment room, bro. So I did a lot of work at that school, just like I'm doing at this school. It's a big off season, man. It's big.
And last one for me, I was asking Wade about this because he had a nice watch. You got a nice watch. I'm looking at this. I'm like, man, maybe everyone on this team has a cool watch. Where'd you get that one from? And
Man,
how big is the fashion to you?
fashion is my probably number 3 on my list, man.
You got a brand.
Things I'm into,
Yeah.
So I'm a huge gamer. I got a PC and everything, and fashion is right behind that. And I love just messing with my cars or whatever. But yeah, this watch is expired by my dad, man. He has a huge Michael Kors collection, man. And when I was in San Antonio at the outlet, and I went to Michael Kors.
Show it to the camera.
Yeah, man.
There you go. There you
know
go.
what I'm saying? Something
Love
like that. Black face and it's gold. Gold is my favorite. It's my favorite thing, man. I love gold, so I'm a big gold guy, man.
Very cool. After basketball, just asking because once you're done, I mean, is the fashion something you want to do after basketball? Or?
Fashion is what I'm going to do during basketball, knowing that I can't lose my focus on basketball, you know. But like basketball is not only basketball. Basketball opened doors for me in my life to get where I'm at now. It opened doors for a lot of people. It brought me to places out the country that I never even know or never even thought of being or playing at, you know. So basketball is not only basketball. It's like it's bigger, you know. It's a lot more than just a word or just a thing because it brings new people in my life, you know.